Yo, what up? I am Run the Track, and today I have something special for you guys. It's Tuesday, so you know what time it is. Flip That Sample Tuesday. Let's go ahead and get into it after the intro. Run the track up in this. Run the track up in this. Yo, what up? I am Run the Track, and today, as I said before the intro, we are here. It's Tuesday for another installment of Flip That Sample Tuesday. Now, today's sample was picked by none other than my guy, D Mogul. Now, I was very excited when I saw his name on the email because I have been a fan of his YouTube channel and his beats and everything for a long time, so I was excited. I will leave links in the description so you can go check out his channel. He is a fellow MPC producer, and he does a lot of dope stuff, so make sure you go check him out. But he was the one that picked the sample for today, so today we're going to see what I can come up with in this installment of Flip That Sample Tuesday. Now, if this is your first time at my channel, I invite you to stick around, and if you like what you see, you like what you hear, then go ahead and give this video a like, and beyond that, better yet, go ahead and give this video give my channel a subscribe by hitting the subscribe button there so you can stay up to date with all the beats and everything that I post for my channel by way of the MPC. Yes. All right, now without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the sample. We can jump into the MPC DAW, and we can see what I can come up with this sample. All right, I am Run the Track. Let's get into it. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into the MPC DAW. Now, I already have the sample loaded. Let me go ahead and let you hear that real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this DAW. I can come up with my chops, and then we can see what kind of beat we can lay down with the chops. Let's get into it. All right, so first let me label this. It says here on the screen, I can see it's labeled perfectly 130 BPM. So I have it on that. And now I'm already on the chop tab here. So let me go ahead and just let the computer chop first real quick. Put it on threshold and see what the computer comes up with. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to put it on regions. I'm sorry. And see what kind of chops the computer comes up with. Let me take a listen. Okay, so actually I like the chops that the computer already came up with. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and save this as a new program, and then I can go ahead and begin to craft my beat based on that. All right, let me do that. So we got a new program here. New program here. Do it. And if we go back to our main tab, it already has the program there in the bank. Let me delete this one. It's empty. I don't need that program. And it's named right there after the original sample. Let me just change the name to Flip That Sample. All right, and here are my chops. Okay, so now let me go ahead and play with this and see what I can come up with. If I can come up with something good, then I'll go ahead and lay it down. Here we go. I kind of like that. If you hear the kind of the undertone of this, I kind of like that. Let me play it again. Let me try it with the tempo. Turn on the metronome. Okay, I think I'm gonna put something right there. Okay. Let me lay that on top of that. Okay, let me lay it on top of that real quick. Okay, so I think I like that. I think that's enough for me to kind of get a nice little riff going. Yeah, let's see what we can come up with based on this now. Yo, we interrupt this beat making session for a nice public service announcement. If this is your first time in my channel, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the like button, and right next to it, hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that I post. Subscribe! 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 Let's get back to this beat. I'm gonna lay down this clap. I'm gonna lay down this clap on top of that. All right, I got this little clap, kind of a muted clap, so I'm gonna lay this down. So far we got a nice little start. Let's just go ahead and keep moving. At just my first line of hi-hats, then I'll get into the pitched hi-hats later. Okay, so I like this snare. Kind of like this snare in the background. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy the kind of muted clap that I just did, and I'm going to go back to that snare. I think it was that. Yeah, I think it was this snare. Okay, then I'm going to just copy that. There we go. Let's move on to the next track. Let me just play around with these hats for a minute. Okay, so I got the first part of that. Just recorded for 4 measures, 4 bars. Let me just layer this. Let me go ahead and record these 32s on top of that. like that. This was a little slightly off. All right, I think this should be good. Let me hear how it sounds now. All right, I see what we got going on. Now let me go ahead back and add one more drum track. This time I can go ahead and add the kicks. We got a nice little start on this track. Let's go ahead and see now if we can add a few more things, maybe some melodic elements right now. Let's do it. All right, so I found a sound. It's on expand. It's just this little lead sound. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down. I'm going to go ahead and lay this down, and yeah, let's see what I can do with it once it's laid down. All right, so I got this little lead sound. It's from expand 2. It's like this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and lay down just a simple little riff with it. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. So I like that sound, but I may try to change the sound, but I'll just leave it for right now. Just put it as a lead, and let's try to see if I can layer this sound up with something just to kind of make it a little fuller. All right, so let me go ahead and find a sound for this, and I will come right back. It takes me a while sometimes to find a sound. So I don't want to make you sit through that. So let me find a sound and I'll come back and then we can hear what it sounds like when it's layered with this new sound. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. I have a sound that I found. It's actually really, really cool. It's called the Sega ARP. Let me let you hear just that. So as you can hear, it's just a real kind of funky, psychedelic, weird, quirky sound, but it actually fits in very nicely with everything. Here we go. So yes, this fifth sound I actually changed. Instead of the lead from Expand, I changed it to this pizza sound from Dimension Pro. Okay, so for this track, I think I'm going to try to find like a bass to put underneath all of this. So yeah, let me get it on the bass and then maybe some 808s, and then yeah, that might be it for this. This is nice, just a nice little smooth little riff. All right, let me find the bass. All right, so let me go ahead and record this bass. It's just a standard bass that I've used with the Bassline synth from the MPC software. And let me just lay that down. See how that sound underneath this all. So let me go ahead and work on this bass real quick, and I'll come right back after this is all finished. Might take me a little minute to do this. So, all right, I am back with the bass line. Yes, and I'm gonna let you hear that. right, so the bass line fits in very, very nicely with the whole track. So I can go ahead and let you hear all of that. And yeah, so I'm excited about where this beat is going. I know it's a lot, and as always, once I chop it up and pattern it all out into a fully fledged out beat, it will sound a lot better. I know it's clashing right now, but it's all good. Here we go. Okay, so I like where this is going now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this sequence, and I'm going to go to the next sequence, and I'm just going to name this variation, for variation. And I'm going to try to see if I can kind of vary the chops a little bit, just to give it a little bit of variation, you dig? So let me go ahead and play this. I'm going to play this kind of more in a linear fashion, more like it was originally chopped when I first set out to chop it, just kind of in a row like that. Here we go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and stop right here with this track. I hope you enjoyed today. I hope you enjoyed watching me create this flipping that sample. Now I'm going to go ahead and leave a fully fledged out arranged snippet of this at the end of this video, so stick around for that. But if this is your first time coming to my channel, watching me create beats and listening to me create beats, and you like what you saw, you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the like button on this video, and better yet, hit the subscribe button too, so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I post for the MPC, the MPC software, MPC Live 2, the MPC 1, the MPC X, the MPC Ren, whatever you have by way of MPC, you can watch my channel for some help and some tips and tricks on how you can get better at the MPC. So hopefully you enjoyed. Yeah, stick around for the break so you can hear the finished product on this. I want to thank all the people that have been subscribing to me and leaving feedback for me. Please continue to do so, continue to support, and I will continue to support and leave feedback on your channel as well. Something that I love to do when I'm not making beats is watch other producers make beats and giving them feedback as well. So without any further ado, I want to say thanks a lot to everyone out there. Stick around for the beat. Come back for more. See you guys soon. I am Run the Track. Yeah. Hold up. Run the track. track up in this.